All right, there we go. Sorry, I had come unplugged ever so slightly. So, what is up, man? How's everybody doing, man? A little early access Idaho coming at you. I'm actually super excited about this. So, I got 2.5 minutes here. So, what's up, everybody? Hope you guys are doing well. Finally. Woo! Some Idaho. No Idaho. I don't know, somebody's to hope. All right, what's going on? Abby, what's up? Timbo, Slice, Big Jim, good to see you guys. Speeder, what's up? Sinister Diesel, get some of the mods in there. Sir Kales, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. KP1805, good to see you as well. Scott, Oscar, Jess, they're early in, so what's up? Nightwing as well. Dominic, Michael J's Gaming, what's up, man? Yes, well, you're going to get to see the new shifter today. So we will be using it here with Idaho, so you'll get to see it. Everett's going on. Josh, good to see you, man. Butt Fins, what's up? Ronald Garcia, good to see you guys. Mark, Joselito, what's up, man? Cody, the ATS player. So yeah, so we'll have it. We'll have everything. No more buttons. Hashtag no buttons. So we're good, man. The MK5 James, what's up? I know, man. Early stream in Idaho, nonetheless. How are you, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Nerdbites, what's up? Andrew, good to see you, man. Yeah, this is actually it's good, man. I think you guys are going to enjoy it. We've of course we are going to display you guys pretty much what you're going to see with Idaho. Collection of mods work. Some of them are iffy. There's some changes on the F mod. I've tried to make my sound a little bit better with the W9, so we'll be doing a lot of default here's, default trailers, default trucks. So don't ask, oh, what truck is that? What paint job is that? It's all default. So no need to really ask in there. So I love this tune, man. We'll listen to it a third time. Why not? We'll listen to this one. Oh, that's my other favorite. It's a little acoustic version of Freebird's what it feels like. What's up, Traymar? What's up? Well, hang around, man. We got 30 seconds. We're going to show you guys and get started into it. Big G, what's up, man? James Shepard, nerd, good to see you, man. Andrew R. Shadow, what's up, man? Tika, is that Tika 24? What's up, Brian Ski? Chris L. Road Roller, good to see you guys. Xavier Jackson, Tim Logan, He-Man, what's up? Thunder Wolf, good to see you, man. Year plus member, good to see it, man. Max Fluff, what's up? Richie, James Allen, who else we got in here? Josh, yeah, I know, man. Lucky Dog, I am Lucky Dog, man. Now we've been doing this for quite some time, man. So I'm excited to finally get to do something early for SCS. We've been doing ATS for a long time, so appreciate those guys giving us an early access spot here on their said their prime time, but their key giveaway list here. So Whispering Wolf, yo man, what's up, Kevin? Troy Chucker, we get a few other else in here. Timmy Tom, Ham Radio, what's up, man? What's up, King Supreme? I hear you, man. RC Warehouse, what's up, man? Hit me offline, live streaming. Hey, man. How are you, Richard? What's up? It's kind of different, man. Setting up stuff in for the daytime, man. It's kind of weird. I'm like, I don't know how to do this, man. So, all right, let's go ahead. Let's grab this thing. Let's roll an intro. Let's go ahead. Let's get on the roads of Idaho. It's not exciting in IRL, but it is exciting for us because we got some new roads to travel, some new routes to make. Eventually new multiplayer stuff to do, so it's going to be good. We'll try to talk. I'll try to answer as much, but really it's just going to be about chilling, driving, talking about the new DLC. You guys got questions, we'll try to answer as much as we can along the way. So anyway, don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. All right, well, let's go ahead and let's look at the world map real quick, show you guys exactly what the Idaho map is going to look like. Idaho itself is not very big, so just in comparison with Washington and Oregon, we kind of knew exactly what kind of roads we'd have, what kind of city list we would have. People were a little bit upset the fact that we've only got 10 cities, but half the state of Oregon would actually be 10 cities. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 cities in twice the amount of space there. Speeder, what's up, man? Lunch money, buy a sandwich. I will certainly do that, Speeder. Thank you there, man. 13 Canadian dollars there. Appreciate you, buddy. So yeah, so we'll so we've got 10 cities, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Sorry, 11. Well, no, 10 counted Ontario. So yeah, so we're actually in Spokane right now. We're going to leave out of Spokane, Washington, go up to Sandpoint, and let's just work our way south. Today's afternoon live stream is not going to be as long, just because the wife is being super, super kind right now, and she's got the kids out of the house so I could do this. So a big thanks to her. And then she'll be bringing them back, obviously, for later on this afternoon. So we will continue what we don't get to tonight. We will continue this on into the evening. So if you don't get to catch, or you don't catch a lot today, I will be live again. Tonight, at least 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It will go probably for a little bit longer, and then we'll try to put together some of our best of Idaho series here as it releases up for tomorrow. So if you want to, go down in the description. You can add this to your store page wish list, and you can grab this up. It goes live tomorrow for American Truck Sim. So anyway, let's go ahead. We'll find out. Ham, I have not even really gotten out and done really much of anything. So let me showcase the other thing that you guys wanted to see, and that is this bad boy right here. So yeah, massive brand new shifter in here. I'm going to do a little bit more of a featurette on this, but you at least will get to see it in action today. If you didn't get to see the kind of the teaser unboxing that we did, go check that out. Yeah, so it's real cool. So all right. This time here, World of Sim, what's up? Timmy Tom, Adam Little, what's up, man? Fireman Dan, how many garages? You know what? I don't know. He wants to know how many garages. Let's find out, Fireman Dan. Let's find out how many they have. So they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, unless doesn't look like 6. So they got 6 garages in Idaho. So pretty much 4 corners. Pretty much you can cover all your bases there within minimal driving. So yeah, we've got a blue classic cream paint job here on the W900. This is my favorite. If you wanted to know what the ball is, it is a Kenworth ball in there, so I had to drive a Kenworth ball. So anyway, we have to fuel up. For whatever reason, did not fuel up on our let's see, we can do that on the way out, maybe. Hope so. We'll find out. So let's go ahead, let's get it. What's up, Cali Rick? Alright. How many dealers I have no idea. Alright, Timbo, have a good, man. Daddy-O, what's up, man? Fingerprint magnet. Yes, it is a fingerprint magnet. Yes, but I do have a microfiber cloth to clean those off with. I don't know, Jamie said it's all default, buddy. So you're looking at you know, a pretty stacked 138. So we've got graphics turned up on pretty much everything. Sorry if my nose is itching like crazy. But yeah, everything's default inside. So your sounds, the trucks, trailers, loads, all that stuff is default. And really, that's just so that I can kind of provide you guys with the best case scenario of what to expect, rather than me having all these great, cool, awesome mods in there, and then all of a sudden, you know, you being like, well, I brought Idaho, and it don't look anything like that. You know, so that's why they do that. It's fair enough. Barracuda, what's up, man? Thank you there, Jason. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, let's go this way. We'll get there, random. We'll get there, man. We're just 5 minutes in. All right, so. Oh, yeah. Maybe KP. I don't know. I did mess with the sound some. I tried to turn the volumes up a little bit. I tell you one thing, it does make the 900 sound well, is to turn the exhaust sounds down and turn the engine sounds all the way up. That actually sounds pretty legit. It's got a nice it's got a nice sound to it. See that? And that's just default, so I don't have any sound mods in. Hey, what's up, Shammy? Well, for right now, man, I actually like it. Hey, thank you there, Dustin. Appreciate it, bud. Xavier, you really can't order one of these. This is a custom one-of-a-kind, man. There's the guy on Facebook that does these, but I didn't get mine done there. This is, I mean, it's a real Eaton Fuller 18 speed from Shift Toppers. It's legit, man. But it is a one-of-a-kind. I would say it's private, but you'd have to know someone to make you one. Ah, good there, Demand Above, and thank you there, Dustin. Appreciate it, man. Loving the videos. Keep it up, good buddy. Certainly will, man. I thought we cleared that. We didn't. There it is. All right, you guys let me know. Is it laggy for me? No, James. It's everything's solid, man. Go ahead and cut in front of these. And I'm still getting the feel of the SSAO for the new 138 update, so we'll kind of see if I need to adjust any of my stuff, because I've got things turned up pretty high, honestly. I mean, everything's on ultra minus the SSAO, so I may need to adjust once we get in Idaho. I have no idea, man. What's up, Miles? How many? Well, is that Wetland? What's up, man? I didn't run a red line. I don't know, man. Maybe they didn't. I used to think they did, but maybe they didn't. It's kind of like, all right, well, I won't say anymore. What's up, Mia? How are you? Hope you are doing well. Got some fuzzy dice up in here. Let's go ahead and clear that. I don't need two jippuses up. Hey, what's up, Big Jim? Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, trying to get a good camera angle on everything. You like that engine brake? Was default, so that's a good thing you like that, I guess. Alright, so we'll have one less turn here, and then we'll be headed on up to Sandpoint. We'll pick something on the flatbed from Sandpoint, and then we'll try to come back down to 84. I think will be our direction travel. So I guess officially almost welcome to Idaho here. The dice came from the breast cancer awareness event they had through ATS a couple of months ago. Actually, been quite a few more than months ago. It's just the default cat KP. There's nothing special about it. It's all default. All right, here we go. Idaho, she is. What can cause lag besides GPU? CPU can, out of memory can, mods can do that as well. Depending on if you've got too many mods in there, it's racking your system. All right, here we go. So the dice may have come from me hitting my goal plus the community goal. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. Cut it back a little bit. All right, so I will try my best to give you guys a little bit of up and out. So we'll get out of the cockpit or out of the cab some here. Just let me know. It's probably me being a little bit quiet compared to the loud. You know, of course, with the F-Mod brings in like a balance of inside the cab versus outside. It's when the windows are rolled down, it's 10 times louder than it is inside the vehicle, and it's no way to like really rightfully balance that out. So I know it is exciting, Kales. I know, man. I know it is, man. Yeah, Jace. Yeah, I drive them. I haven't driven on a semi truck in a while. It's probably been years, but I drove a few bigger truck stick shift things. Probably I'd say maybe 2 or 3 years ago. Did fine. That was kind of my first kind of floating gears experiment, and it was quite good. I just don't know anybody now, or I'd actually beg them to take me to a parking lot somewhere and let me drive around and put it on YouTube. Oh man. All right, Timmy Tom. That's yeah, you put that in there way too many times, so it's cool, man. Now you can barely hear the sound, so you should be cool. What's up, Dominic? How are you, man? How do you get early access? Streaming a lot of ATS and SCS Software taking a note of you and adding you in as a streaming partner. So that's pretty much how you get early access to really anything, not just this. I've not driven a Peterbilt. It was on an old Freightliner. All right, here's you. All right, let's see. I believe I will turn you down. How about that? I think we can do that. What's up, Matt? How are you, man? Hope you're doing good, bud. Hey, thank you there, Cooper. Appreciate it, man. Hope you're doing well. And part of that's because I'm outside, man. It's just quiet outside the vehicle like this. It gets louder when you get close up to it, but when you're this far back, it's just quiet. I'm not sure what they call this. It's either that or the reservoir tank. Yeah, they call it reservoir tank. All right, here's our first little city here on our way up to Sand Point, Idaho. So we'll be in the very northern part of Idaho. What's up, Daniel? How are you, man? Oh, I know it was Mia. I know it was. I don't sweat the small stuff. I just had to get rid of it. Oh, man, thank you there. Appreciate that, Lateral. Dude, man, that's a nice compliment and a nice super chat, dude. Appreciate that. That's awesome, dude. Well, I'm glad you guys feel that way. Hopefully, hopefully SCS will be able to go back through and look through some of the vids and stuff. So hopefully they'll notice some of the nice compliments, man. All right, Matt. Is that for you to know and us to find out later, or what you got up your sleeve there, bro? Thank you there, Trey. Appreciate it, man. Thank you there, Siobhan. Appreciate it. Yeah, well, now nobody can ask me. Won't have to worry with that one. Is there any new loads? So there is some additions to the special transport. They do have new, I don't know if it's new loads, but they do have new roads and missions for that for Idaho. So at least if you do have that, you've got some new stuff added in on the Mexico deal. Sorry, not Mexico. My gosh, Idaho. Hey, what's up there, Zach? Appreciate it, man. Rejoining the membership up. Thank you there, bud. You got you, what, 9 months under your belt there so far, so nice, man. Thank you there, Dustin. Appreciate it, bud. Yeah, we just got it yesterday, so that's awesome, man. Thank you there, Big G. Now, there's lots of new roads in Idaho, if that's what you're asking. What's up there, C-Paint? I know it feels weird, man. We streaming in the afternoon. People are probably like, what? Wait, what? Man, FTG streaming? Like, seriously? Yeah. And I would thank my lovely wife for that. Hey! Wow, man. That is pretty big news, man. Well, I guess their congrats are in order for you there, man. He was like, nah, it doesn't really help y'all out. But it's great for me. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Yeah, big news, Colorado. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think it'll, even if we did look at Colorado, man, we'd definitely be looking. I guess they're gonna let me go. All right. I guess we'd definitely be looking fall release for that, like maybe a September or, you know, not even September, probably like an October seasonal release for that one, maybe. I know, Dominic. That's what I said, man. That is what I said. I don't think it. Yeah, Dustin. Yeah, well, they just call it a topper. So basically, it's a full, actually operational 18-speed. So the guy actually machined new spots for the switches and stuff to sit in here. Like, I mean, I haven't even opened this up because I don't really want to touch it and mess anything up potentially. But it's awesome the way he did it. And so it's got its own custom carbon fiber extension shaft on this thing. The electronics are housed in here, like it is like legit. And then I've got a Kenworth glitter ball on top, which is even better. Which I know some people probably hate the fact that I put a Kenworth glitter ball on it, but honestly, they were sold out of the Peterbilt ones because I know y'all would want to see me on the Peterbilt. Thank you there, Tim Logan. Tim Logan, appreciate it, man. Hey, there you go, Tim. All right, man. Appreciate that, dude. And thank you there for that $5 super chat, man. Appreciate it. Let's see if we can weasel this thing back in the corner here. And thank you there, John Hawthorne, man. Welcome to the First Gear member. Appreciate it, bud. Yeah, see, I do have my zoom. There we go. Kind of hard here with Track IR to get you zoom right. Kind of hard to see there. Yeah. We'll give her one more whirl. Well, actually, Xavier, I did do a triple, but everybody wanted to see ATS in single screen like they are now. So I've kind of reverted back since mainly the times that I play ATS, I'm streaming it. If I were to play for enjoyment, I would definitely roll back to a triple screen, but as of right now, it's only single for ATS. I do iRacing in triple, so we did some iRacing there. I did all of that in triple. Yeah, Zach, it's kind of weird, man, to have like a early afternoon stream, man. Thank you there, Lauren. Yeah, for default Kenworth, man, it's kind of classic, man. It's actually not bad. You know, we always give the default trucks. Shoot, man, I kind of missed that. Let's see if they'll give it to me. I don't know. Sometimes they will. I don't know. Yeah, they're not. Okay, sensitivity-wise, parking, unless it's a setting that I've missed, there must be some serious sensitivity to parking because they don't just give you that anymore like they used to. Like, you got to nail it. If you don't nail it, man, we ain't giving it to you. Curse, my shifter is custom made, man. So not by a company or anybody that makes them outside of, makes them for other people. It was a one-off, a lot of custom machining, and the shifter itself was extremely expensive because it was already a legitimate custom Eaton Fuller 18-speed already. And it's full billet and then chrome. It's not even like plaster chrome. Like, there is none of that. So I would love to tell you, hey, I got it from this place, but there exists no such place. Siobhan, right now, we're just seeing Sandpoint. So once we get on the interstate, that's kind of actually where I think ATS always comes to life, is on the interstate. So let's do a quick pickup. No, I didn't want any light up. That's just one more thing to go wrong there, random. I've got plenty of LED lights around there. I didn't need one in my shifter. Total waste of time. Especially if you ever wanted to change the ball. Let's just go ahead and let's pick up something quick on the flatbed here. I'll dev console over, grab something, and let's see if we can't get through at least a little bit of Idaho. Here we go. This will take us through Lewiston all the way down to Grangeville. Let's see what we got. Yeah, let's try doing that one. Yeah, it is kind of private. Let's see where we at. 2 miles. Let's go ahead. Let's just go ahead and dev console over there real quick. Let's go grab it, and that way we can get back on the road. Chronic, the DLC comes out tomorrow, buddy. Yep. So it's it'll be there, and I don't know if they've got a price yet on there, what they're expecting for it. I would imagine probably in our normal, what they've been somewhere in like what the $9.99 to $12.99 range. That's kind of what I think they've been doing. So, all right, got a load of fertilizer from the farmer's barn. What's up, Clint? How are you, man? Yeah, there is no truck. There is none of that. They've already given us that. Nope. I told you I didn't get it from Southern Trucker. This was a custom one-off, so you're not gonna get anybody to make you one like this unless the guy that made mine made it. He does some. I don't know that he does. He's not doing anything like this with the custom shifter extensions and everything built in it. You would have to provide all that yourself. I didn't realize the trucks would actually pull in a lot. That might be a little new there. The Who's Who. What's up, man? Hey, what's going on there, Errol? Appreciate it, man. Nice $15 super chat there from Mr. Errol. It's a swivel mount that came with the setup, with schematic setup. It's theirs. It's nothing special about it except it's the one that they make for it. Hey, what's up, Merc? Thank you there, bud. Appreciate it, man. What you mean there, Eddie? What about the Great American Map? What about it? Unless you may have asked it and it's already passed. I may have just missed it. Oh no, so they make a new Great American. Nah, he'll just pull Idaho out, I imagine, and he'll just connect what he's done for Wyoming, and then add in Montana. That would be my assumption. I mean, that would be the smartest thing to do, is just go ahead and just can what you had for Idaho. Unless you got a bunch of secondary roads, which if I remember correctly, you really didn't. Yeah, I know, Alex. Well, the wife, said, hey, do you want to stream this? We got early access. And I was like, I would love to. So she took the kids, went up to a neighbor's house, and we'll do a little swimming up there at the neighbor's house. So yeah, she's taking care of me, so. The Idaho stream giveaway fund. All right, Fireman Dan. Well, we might have to set one of them up for tomorrow. Sure enough, we've got some good stuff, man, we need to be doing. Colby Queso, what's up, buddy? It has been a while, man. I hope you're doing all right. All right, Sandpoint, Idaho. Here it is. So we will. I'll try to zoom out my map a little bit here as we go driving through, where you guys can see a little bit of where we're going. Yeah, man. Yeah, Joselito. Yeah, I don't know. Most people like the Kenworth 900 sound a lot better than they do the 389 one. Yeah, she's alright, Dominic. She has a sister. No, she's got a brother. Oh, is it glitched? Oh, dadgummit. Oh, here, let me reset it for you there. I'll take that back. The cam link, yeah, is glitched. Reset it up. There we go. All right. Yep. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. I need to just break down. Honestly, everybody went out and bought the Camlink stuff, so like Camlink's been sold out of everything on their store. Like everything is sold out unless they're giving it to you. Like you ain't getting it. So I'm waiting to get their Camlink 4K because that's their newest Camlink. Mine is the older one, original one. So hopefully we'll be able to alleviate a lot of those cam link deals. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know if that's such a good thing there, Dominic. Well, I don't know. I don't know what we do for Christmas, man. I barely know what I'm going to do next week, to be honest with you, man. Yes, Mia, you'll need to turn the force feedback down of your engine. Shoot me a PM on Discord and I'll give you some settings to turn down. What is Safe Web for mods? They all do the same thing. I mean, Steam Workshop's good. SCS forums are good, but you're still going to have to go through like shared mods with a lot of the links. Just because the guys will use those a little bit of collective funding for some of that. So, knob is custom done, man. It is custom done. You can buy the knob, but it's not going to fit on anything that we currently have for American Truck Sim. Oh. Oh. Woo. Almost catch me on a Facebook stream hitting the car. Hey, what's up, Mr. Coben? How are you? There's our, he's the dev for Great America Map right there. It's good to see you, man. Hope you're doing good. No, it's Lito. I was waiting on somebody. I was about to say if I hit that car and run in the back of it. I'll see you guys on Facebook. Oh, is he going to stop? Nope, nope, nope. I actually thought he would stop. I actually enjoy seeing what some of the, especially between traffic updates, especially going through cities, man. I can only stop so many stoplights. It does get a little bit old after a while, especially when there's no cars there. I'm like, hey, what's up, Ben? Yeah, man, I'm actually getting a little work done early, man. So Logic, so 138 is already out. So if you have not, you need to opt out of the betas, because your game is either already updated, you just don't know it, or, see, I was about to say, yep, I need to go this way. Going to the city center. I can't see nothing. Holy crap. I don't drive third person too much. Just care for it. Yeah, so that, well, if you're playing ATS Mia, that would probably be it. If it's just doing it when you're not running anything, then that probably would be a software or a wheel problem. But then again, if you're not, then if it's doing it while playing games, or especially ATS or ETS, they have an engine force feedback, and if that's turned up, as soon as the truck turns on, your wheel will just start shaking back and forth like it's in a slow idle. It's kind of weird. Yeah, no, it's going. It went live yesterday, Logic. So 138 is now live. You probably won't notice a lot except some new graphic settings. Probably some mods don't work, or some things seem broken, especially if you had graphic mods or some other stuff like that. But that is to pave the way for whatever they did and whatever they put into Idaho. So, because they at least as far as I remember, they had to have a 138 live before Idaho could go live. That was the whole point. And if you guys remember, we were going to have this before when we moved from 136 to 7. Fmod was supposed to come out later than what it did, so they actually flip-flopped the two, which is fine, but that was kind of their initial phase actually put them backwards, so we were going to get Idaho and the graphic update before we got Fmod, and they decided to switch them. So, hey, what's up, Dalton? Hey, good day to you, man. We are south of Sandpoint here, so we're headed back down to Grangeville, I believe. Is that right? I think that's the city we're headed to. You got some fertilizer here on the flatbed. If you're curious about trucks, I know I'm always got mods, but today we're rolling pretty thin, which means we're rolling default. So, default Kenworth, default skins, default trailers, wheels, all of it is either DLC packs or the default game. So if you like what you see and don't have something, then ask me what it is, and I'll let you know which DLC you can go purchase. The wheels are a buy. Go buy the wheels because they're great. Oh, thank you there, Xavier. Appreciate it, man. Yeah. Chronic, it's definitely modded truck. It's probably the modded engine sounds. They made some changes to F-mod, so a lot of those engine sounds kind of half work, kind of half don't. So yeah, I would check your engine if you've got any engine mods, especially from Robin Ikas. There are a few trucks that completely broke in the 1.3.8 update after he pulled all of his engine sounds away. So. This one. Caden, what's up, man? Your horn doesn't work? Yeah, mine does. No, Kobe, I have no idea, man. They just went dead silent, man. Dead silent. I don't know. Thank you there, Caden. Appreciate it, man. Yes, daytime. Well, yeah, Goof. It's not gonna be an everyday thing, but yeah, for Idaho, absolutely, man. I try to get as much, some early content out there to get out there with the other guys. So I figured we'd go, roughly an hour-ish today, maybe a little longer, and then tonight we'll dive back into it. Hopefully, finish out some of the southern region. Maybe put out a couple of featurette videos on Idaho as well, so we'll see what we can do. Hey, what's up, Def? Oh man, it's good to see your good buddy Def. Oh, get in the house. I know, man. Yeah, your time, I know. It's what about 7 o'clock for you? So yeah, man, a little prime time for you, man. It's good to see you, man. Well, thank you there, Goof. Yeah, well, I'm just glad SCS gave me some content to drop, man. I'm kind of excited to see a little bit, of some of the new terrain stuff. But I wanted to see like 7% grades here, so we ought to be able to roll some. Kentrell. Is that Kentrell G? Thank you there. Appreciate the sub. I think it works, Cooper. I think it works regardless. Oh, what the heck? I don't think he knew where he was going. Alright, we actually need to be getting over. What's up there, MCR Gaming? How are you, man? It might not be as long as we think, man. Hey, Jupkos. Check kroners, I believe. 20 check kroners. 20 checks. Thank you there. Appreciate it. Jupkos. Thank you, man. Hey, yeah, let's get the candy shop. I know, right? I was yesterday, man. I was like, woo, this is nice. Good to see you, Dev. It really is, man. Hope life's treating you well, man. Dev's one of our big supporters. He's been around. Him and James both, GTI James, both of those guys have been around for quite some time. Actually, a really long time, as you can see, two plus years for Dev, and been great supporters of the channel. Both of them have. So it's good to have them. They're UK side, so. Whoa! Here we go. Go ahead. We get to poke down the bridge here. Anyway. But they've been great to have, but they're it's kind of a shame they're always on the UK time. So it's good to see those guys in the daytime stream. So I can't bring myself to do it, Joselito. Well, I thought the one little lane there, the E lane, would probably, it'd be all right. I was like, yeah, it'll allow me to just sneak right around. Nope, it ran out. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it, Cooper. That's the only ones I run. I run Creeches. I do have the downloaded Robin Iges's 137. I zipped it up myself. So I just took his Steam mod before he pulled it off and just zipped it up myself so I could have it and use it. But a few other people have already uploaded it themselves too. So, but yeah, his Z mods and Creeches are about the only ones I run, man, because everybody else's was dependent on those 3 mods to begin with. So why change them? Hey, thank you there, Jukos, with again, man, 10 check kroners, I believe. So thank you there, Jukos. Appreciate it, man. Good. So I think, so I guess as we're talking through some of this Idaho stuff, just as we're keeping along with the DLC here, one of the things that I noticed, especially coming out through live streams, guys were comparatively wondering whether or not Idaho was going to look a lot like, say, Washington, Oregon, whether or not the south end was going to look like Utah. Extremely rocky, desolate. One thing that I think we all noticed between Oregon and Washington was that they were both extremely wooded, especially in those northeastern kind of areas of both of them, through Ontario up north all the way to Spokane. And so I think there was a certain assumption that it would be like it would be kind of like that, but I would say Idaho in its early set is not nearly as wooded and filled in around the road as I thought it would be. So it's actually kind of nice and spacious. I kind of feel ETS-y, you know what I mean? Like it's got an ETS feel to it, but it's, obviously still got the American zazz to it, but it's nice so far. Now, there's a lot of stuff like that. Ravines, it's not just mountains on the side of the road. And here we are coming into Grangeville. So we'll figure out, let me zoom in a little bit here and we'll get to the right drop off here. We could probably do one more and we'll just kind of keep heading south here and then we'll continue south here tonight as well. So I don't know. He doesn't have any of it. So you get them off his YouTube channel on his videos, Cooper, or you can get them off the sounds on the SCS forum. That'd be the two best places to get it. But I don't think either one of those are updated for 138. But they still work. Last I checked, all the engine sounds still work. But you may get to throw in a few errors because they did update some things from. So hey, look at here. We got a new. That's a little bit new. That's awesome. So that's the HMS. So this is the one you used to have just a little tiny little thing. Now they've got a full like depot out here for all the heavy equipment. So that's legit. That's nice. I like that. I'm glad they put that one in because I think that was in, was it either Washington or Utah they added that one in? I think. So it's nice to see them adding it in Idaho. Sweet. That was my favorite one. I like that. Who's Alito? Yeah, good question. One question that I do not know. Do not know how long it's going to take them to update that. I would assume not long. Since I really think they need to continue to, you know, update some things with Fmod, but keep working on that. Here at the farms, we'll go ahead and see where our drop-off is. So Nathaniel, custom built, man, custom made. A really good buddy of mine did that. It's not really a for sale one. I feel like I need to like tell people that so they don't automatically ask, well, hey, where can I get one? There was a few other guys that are making some things similar to it, but they're kind of making it out of the kind of the plastichrome. But this is it's a legit billet Eaton Fuller 18-speed, so it's got the mechanic he machined out the places on them. I'm gonna do a full like just kind of a throwdown on that video so you guys can kind of check it out and get some close-ups of it. But it's one of those things, you know, that you do for these sims and the rigs and not to mention, man, some of the cool people I meet in the community, so it's awesome. It's amazing how crazy talented some of the guys in the community are. Knowledge they know, things that they know, and things they're willing to help you with and do, it's awesome. Well, thank you there, Nathaniel. I appreciate it, man. Hey, what's up, Miguel? Early access, early stream. That's right, man. Alright, we'll go ahead. We'll drop this one in, and let's go ahead and we'll drop off. We got one more in this. We'll go down to the next city if we can find us an easy flatbed there. Here we go. Let's go ahead. I'm going to change the time. We're at 6:20. Let's go ahead and change things up to 7 a.m. And let's grab us another load out of Grangeville here. Let's head south. Maybe we can get into Boise. See if we can find something into Boise. Boy, my nose is just of course not. Why? Everything's back up. Of course. Alright, let's see. Well, not gonna do that. Definitely not gonna do those. What's up, Speeder? Just ate lunch. Nothing, man. I hadn't had lunch yet. Let's see, what can we do here? Let's grab, we got a flatbed. Let's grab the grain hopper. Let's see if the grain hopper is up and operational. What do we got here? Not that one. What about this one right here? Is this one good? Let's just see if we can find. If not, we'll just try to find freight market. I'm not gonna take a huge amount of time trying to do this. I like using the owned trailers here. All right, so we got that. Let's see if we got anything out of here with our grain. There we go. Taking some grain down to Boise. Let's do it. Tunero, what's up, man? Or Tunero. Manny, what's up? So, and let's see where we're going. Oh, sell goods. Sell goods to pick up grain. All right, fair enough. 7 a.m. There it is. All right. Yeah, I finished all the skills, man. This is a modded profile out of the TSSE tool. So yeah, I've activated all that. It's just sometimes you don't get those loads going to the right place if you haven't actually discovered the city yet. You'll find a few that'll get you down there, but they won't find a lot. So now that we've actually discovered it, we should probably find a lot more from going on. Pickle Rick, what's up? I could definitely go for some winnies right now. Oh, I even matched the chrome side. I forgot I did this earlier. I even matched the chrome sides on this bad boy. I have seen the custom. I mean, sorry, the new Bronco, man. It's Randy's fault. Wow, that's going back there, Mia. Hey, thank you there, Zach. Appreciate you, man. Keep it up there, emote there for Mr. Zach Hall. Appreciate it, bud, as always. Thank you there for that $5 super chat as well. All right, we'll go ahead and load that up. I know if you can't pick potatoes. I know, right? What's up, Gunna? Yeah, man, it's default SCS 900, man. It's just got a good color combo on the classic skin there. Oh yeah, they'll all get eventually updated there, Cooper. Yeah, just give them time. And I don't know if Vipers will. Most of his other stuff will. He said he was going to. There was rumor that he was going to kind of take it over. Somebody eventually will take it over. It may take a little while. I don't think the truck's ever going to die. Hey, Christopher, is that Dilfer or Dolfer? Thank you there. Appreciate it, man. $5 super chat. Keep it up. Great work. I will, man. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. It's good, man. I've seen a lot of new names, too, as well. So if you guys are out there and you want to looking for a new live stream, I typically go in live stream usually in the latter evenings around 9:30, 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's typically my go live time. So if you're in the Midwest or in the, take you a couple hours off, 7 o'clock if you're over on the West Coast. But at any rate, thank you guys. If you want to sub, go ahead and hit that and make sure you ding the bell. That's what they tell you to do nowadays, which I'm like, nobody dings the bell. It is what it is. Mohammed, what's going on, man? How are you? Yeah, you better do that, Speeder. Better do that, man. And thank you there, Zach. Appreciate it, man. Mic drop again. Appreciate it, buddy. Diesel Andy, what's up, man? Yeah, and Pickle, it's I don't usually ever talk about my full setup because I actually built this as a general driving racing setup. I never really built this with ATS in mind, as a sole purpose for this. Honestly, if this was the only thing that I played, I would not have bought and built this just because it would have been totally above and beyond and redundant. But I do love iRacing and NASCAR. Like I do the iRacing on the Oval Series on that, so it's nice to have the full 3-wide going with that. Used to do some flight sims. Eventually would like to get back into that. So a good general setup like this actually services all 3 sims. So I don't know. It's usually a little bit later for us, John. Usually it's usually noon or afternoon when they release DLC like that. You usually don't get them that early. It's usually like 5 or 6 p.m. Kind of more prime time for the UK and for their time zone. And when they get it, that's usually when we get it, which usually puts it after like 12, like 1 o'clock Eastern-ish, maybe. Xavier, yeah, I use all the John Ruda stuff. I use all of his stuff. We're obviously in the K-Dub from SCS here on this one, but yes. Hide it from the wife. Well, thank you there, Zach. Probably be hiding that on the bill. It's probably not going to be. It's probably not going to be the best thing to do. Yeah, I'm sure there is goof. I'm not sure. I would imagine that most of their DLC like this is about $10. That's what I would assume. I wouldn't assume they would do like a $13 or $14. That would be a little pricey in my opinion, but I'd probably $8 or $9 like they have been. And honestly, I mean, you know, aside from what we kind of thought or originally thought would be part of Idaho, I think that's fair. It's a good amount of roads for one of our DLCs that we get. You know, typically ATS DLCs have been kind of small. Utah was not as big, I think, as a lot of us kind of thought it would be. Utah's not a huge state. Hey, thank you there. I add this to the Idaho giveaway. Well, certainly will there, Louie. Appreciate it, man. $20 a super chat there from Mr. Louie Trucking, man. Thank you, guy. Appreciate it. Yeah, no problem, John. Oh, good. Oh, Shiesty. What up? All right, man. Well, thanks for letting me know. Nice bridge there. A road down there, it goes to nowhere. Not on the map. Might have to go expand on that one a little bit later. Who's the lead to? I think, last I checked, it was about 2 months. A little long, yes. Worth it? I think so. If you would like to DM some people and, you know, just ask in the Discord from someone that's got it, ask them some questions about what they think and kind of build your, whether or not you bite the bullet and go do it. I would say that a lot of times, especially now we're in the post-COVID-19 stuff, it's taken a little bit longer for those things to happen just because of the shipping and trying to get parts and pieces in, just not coming in as fast as it used to. So yeah, I can see a few of our convoys there, Andrew, and probably ending badly in a few of these locations. There's the Salmon River. Eventually, Xavier, probably. I don't know if we get into an ATS2 type situation before then, but I guess we'll see. It's nice. Nice scenery through here. Now this is definitely got a little bit more pizzazz to it. It's definitely kind of getting closer to your northern Nevada, kind of Utah-ish feel, but still it's got its own. It's still very much got its own look. All right, Dalton, have a good, buddy. I'll be live later on tonight, so hope to see you later tonight if possible. Yeah, I would agree with that there, Shiesty. That's pretty much the name of the game, right? When people stop supporting, you got a problem. And yes, John, anybody can join, man. We put United Logistics, and you're encouraged if you want to log some miles, man, but it's not required. We've got guys from different companies come drive with us every week, man. It's all good. Yep, Zach, we'll be live tonight as well with 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What you going there? You going, or what you doing there, bud? And he didn't even turn. Serious? Oh my God. Whoop, missed that one. Hey, what's up, kid? How are you, man? Miguel, good question, buddy. I don't really know. Could take a while. All right, heavily wooded here. Now, this is Idaho 55. This is Highway 55 going through. So this is definitely got some heat in this little section right here. I can. You like that, Dev? Yeah, that was good, man. Yeah, I got a lot of hate on that one. So I knew it would. I was like, wow, man, you guys are so mean. I didn't even allow those to be seen. It's like, dadgum. Jeez. Thank you there, Manny Gonzalez. Appreciate it, buddy. This kind of feels like the old Wild Wild West. Now, I'm anxious to see what the little... Okay, so... Oh, okay, hang on. I've been looking for one of these. Aha, this is what I was reading about. So let's go check this out. So supposedly, you roll over these things and there's the new cinematic viewpoints. So here's one right here north of Boise on Idaho 55. So let's check it out. Let's see what this is, because I have not done this yet. All right, here we go. Well, looky there. The town of McCall. Just kidding. Steaks and Spirits restaurant. That's probably a real landmark. Viewpoint overlook. Animated boats in the water. Very nice. It's a nice, a simple but effective kind of look through the city. You can see kind of a lot of the detail instead of just flying through it sometimes. So that's actually pretty cool. North Fork. I can't tell what the other one was. There you go. All right. Fair enough. So anytime you see the little purples, it looks like a snow icon is what it looks like. I thought, sure, was that a dirt road? Surely not at the gas station. Nope. All right. So John, if anybody wants to join on our convoy, it's just a little bit of, you know. Let's go ahead and let's get out of here. So basically, all you got to do is I put everything up in the official convoy area of the Discord, and so all you got to do is look for where we're meeting, where we're going. I put the times, DLC required. I mean, I literally put everything in there I can think of, and just show up and drive with us. You don't have to join the Discord. You don't have to be in there talking. You can follow us along, follow along with the stream. Totally up to you. yeah, I know, Jeff. Yeah. Oh well, it is what it is, man. I guess that's the price to pay when you do YouTube, man. Somebody's going to hate what you do. You can't please them all, unfortunately. Hi there, John. Good to have you, man. I've got a grain hopper B train. I saw it in there, but I might have just doing a single. Yeah, Miguel. Pretty much, man. That's what the last one was. I actually kind of felt bad. I know we kind of got mad about it, but I honestly felt bad. It's like, man, I know they're hating that right now. Hey, thank you there, Jacoby. Yeah, it is finally here. It's like, woo. I'm gonna do a little bit more of a better feature on this thing. It's just got a lot of really cool stuff, man, that you don't find for even a company to do something like this. It's awesome. And I even got I'm waiting on the little shifter adapter, but I even got my ETS one in the mail last week as well. So it's like, man, no more buttons for me, man. I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm actually quite excited. it's amazing how little things like that just bring the enjoyment of the sim just up exponentially. It's cool. All right, thank you there, Jeremy. Appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, we'll be rolling again tonight, so all is well, man. It's a nice rip down there. Now this does remind me of the mountains in North Carolina. We've got a lot of bottom ravine mountain roads that run right along the length of creeks and rivers and little whitewater parts, and so that's actually really nice. There's the Boise National Forest. I'm actually kind of surprised. I actually thought I'd see a little bit more like highway. This has been pretty wildernessy, which I don't necessarily mind. We've actually got quite a bit of interstate driving on a lot of the other roads, so it's kind of nice to have something a little bit of a change. Yes, Miguel, I am running the SSAO. I'm running it on medium, and I'm testing to see whether or not. Now, I will say in certain areas I can run ultra with all default ATS stuff, no problems. But then there's other areas where it's really heavy in trees, or you're around like these bodies of water that have extensive amounts of reflection, and then I can tell that it really gets bogged down then. But right now I'm on medium, and we're seeing how that is computer-wise. Right now I haven't really dropped. I haven't done anything that's it's not said it's not over there coughing and burning up right now either. So I think you add that, it does add quite a bit of depth. I will say my anti-aliasing is up really high. Everything else, reflections are up ultra, so I've got everything else turned up except for that. So probably the easiest way, Cooper. She's safe there. So the easiest way to, and they do have an in-depth look at SSAO on the blog. I would suggest, rather than me trying to tell it to you, I would suggest read it on that blog. If you go to the SCS blog, they have a in-depth write-up about what SSAO is, what it really is, what it's going to allow them to do. So it's actually, it's really good, because that's just where my info is going to come from. I would say the same, Miguel. Performance is about the same. I mean, I haven't ran into any kind of huge areas. There's good wooded areas. These wide open areas are really nice. But performance-wise, I mean, at least with the default stuff, I mean, I'm running 50-50 with everything ultra. 50% CPU, 50%, GPU, with a spike here and there depending on, what you're drawing. Right now, it's running pretty cool. But once I get into those wooded areas and draws all those trees in, it'll get a little shiftier then. Is it frozen again? Dadgum, man. I'll try to all that's set up for tonight too, so maybe the daytime I did something there that messed it up. I think too it might be sometimes the autofocus gets on it with that cam link, just doesn't process it very well. I don't believe I'll be going through Burley there, Josh. We're only about 25 miles north of Boise. And I don't even know if Burley is actually in here. Nampa and Boise's pretty big. You'll at least get to see some downtown area here, and at least the start of 84 that runs out of Ontario. Oh, come on. Oh, we're not going to get the rolling green. Well, I'm at 300, I believe. I'm at 300. I mean, honestly, I can't tell the difference in 300 to 400. In some areas I can, but honestly, I really can't tell much of a difference. So, but I can tell a difference when I turn it up to 400. and then I try to run all the other stuff as well and run mods, and it just I don't know if it's my computer. I think can handle it. It's a really beefy 1080 Ti. We're only running one monitor, and everything else is upgraded on it too. So I don't exactly think it's me. I just don't know that it processes all of it all that well if you throw it all at it. But at any rate, I always leave it at 300, man, because it's a lot easier on the computer and it doesn't have to work as hard and nobody can see it anyway. What's up, Pizza Monster? How are you, man? Ridealong care. What's up? It's good to see you guys. It's fine. Yeah, freeze frame on the shifter. You shouldn't be Joselito. Well, you'll have to tell me what your name was. I'll have to see if there's a note on why. I mean, it could have been an accident. Hey, Bruce, it's good, man. It's good. All right, here's the what's the game called? Hey, what's up there, Manny? How are you? Hope you are doing good. It's a 7700 i7, and it's OC to 4.6, I believe. I think the cabbies came at 4.2, and you could overclock to 4.6, I think. Hey, what's up, UCD? Thank you, man. Appreciate it, bud. Good to see James Cable. What's up, man? It's good to see some familiar names, fresh faces in the chat today. If you guys like what you're seeing, don't forget, man, y'all can get that sub button. Do typically don't take out road signs like that. But typically we're going live about 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll do this nightly with convoys on ETS on Friday as well as Saturday. Do ETS on Friday and then ATS on Saturday. So. There's the 84 coming into Boise. This is the main interstate that runs through. Look like in, what was that, a helipad or a, yep, helipad over there. Thank you there, Brian. Appreciate it, man. Oh, big hose. Yeah. I'll look for it, man. Yeah, 2 streams today. I know, right, man? Hey there, KP. Yeah, so we'll run 2 streams today. We'll be back at it tonight at 10. And then once we get past main release here, we'll do a couple of featurettes of Idaho too, just to kind of show you the best of Idaho. Learn some new camera techniques and some new showcase techniques. So try to get you guys a couple of featurettes, especially if you're going to be looking for something to kind of see the best of Idaho, so that you can determine whether or not you want to buy up. Hey, Andrew. Well, we were just talking about that, Andrew. It's one of those deals where it actually does finally. I won't say finally, because I think all the last 3 DLC have been really good. Washington was good. I think we expected a little bit more out of Utah, and where maybe some of us were a little disappointed. But overall, I think it was comparatively to what they were given ETS. Road to Black Sea was a huge DLC. So I think that's a little bit of where our saltiness in our I was trying to think of the best way to say that. I think that's where some of the saltiness came towards Utah. Just kind of in the idea that, that they got a lot for that DLC and we didn't really get that much, I think. Hey, Modded Life, big fan all the way from Jamaica. All right, man, well, good to see you, bud. Goes like, all right, lunch is over. And I should have not done it that way. Hang on a minute. We'll do this. So nice turning those backup beepers off too. I am going to... I'm going to pull in the other way there and back it all the way around. Oh, that's taking it back there, James. It's taking it way back. Hey, thank you there, Pizza Monster. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate that, man. Is that 20 euros, man? Thank you there, Pizza. Appreciate it. Pizza Monster coming in hot for a landing at the end of the stream here, man. Thank you, bud. Appreciate that. Look at that, man. Like a doggone glove. I make it look so easy. That's a lot of practice, man. It's a lot of practice pulling in like that, man. All right, cool, man. Well, let me just show you guys here that are just to close down here. This will be our early afternoon stream. I will pick up somewhere else out of Boise here. We'll maybe pick up in Nampa, drive through Boise, and then we'll go to somewhere else tonight. So we've got a few other... Actually, we've got a decent amount. So we got all the way up in Salmon. I don't know if they say it salmon, but anyways, Salmon and obviously Idaho Falls being one of the bigger areas here. Two nice connectors. Obviously, you come through Ontario and come through Spokane, Jackpot, and Logan. So at least our other DLCs are very nicely connected to this one. So as you can see, it will create some very nice convoys here and some nice routing, especially if you want to come down south through Idaho. If you want to come all the way over from Oregon all the way down into Utah, you can almost bypass all of the rest of the stuff in the general default map, which we had, which is kind of nice. And also you get a new interstate in there. So you get new 84, 86, and 15 continuations. So now you can actually roll this 15 all the way up from Vegas. Now it goes all the way up through Salt Lake and back up in Idaho Falls, and that's where it stops. So, I mean, some nice things once you kind of break everything down that we now have. Anytime we add in a DLC like this, it just makes it so much better. Because all of those things that get added into DLCs, like the resources and all of those default things, is stuff that mappers can use to make and create their own maps and create better maps and create nicer versions of maps. So that's one thing that happens with DLC. The other thing that happens with DLC is that it does extend your gameplay, depending on what you actually want to do. And thank you there, Brian King. Appreciate it, man. I hear you, man. It's all right. Well, you can watch along with us, man. It's good to have you watching along. And thank you there for that $5 super chat, man. Appreciate that, Brian. As always, man. It's a big supporter here of the channel. But it does allow you to kind of stretch your legs out and kind of do some things that you didn't do before in terms of mapping. I will say this. Utah was a little bit different because you had to make a special trip into Utah to be able to cross out somewhere else. So if you wanted to go into Utah, it's fine. But you had to either start up top and then work your way back down, or start actually in Utah and then kind of drive out of that. Idaho is cool because it's really what I would view as a connector state. So it connects 4 of our other states and gives us this whole big kind of area to kind of extend your routing now. So you can actually use Idaho as travel through cities rather than start out in and to kind of haul out of. I mean, and sure, obviously, of course, you can do that, but still, it does kind of extend your gameplay that way. So it's kind of good to see. I didn't really know, and I'm always a little bit hesitant to kind of prejudge DLCs before they come. I know we were kind of like, well, Idaho's not that big. It's probably not going to be that big of a DLC. There's probably not going to be that many roads. So, it's got 10 cities, yada, yada, yada. We just kind of were like, meh. But Idaho, Oregon and also Washington have like 10 or 13 cities. I think it's got 14 in Oregon. This one has 10. It's got a decent amount of mileage. The roads are actually kind of close knit together. They're not as sporadic and as sparsely thrown out there the way they are in Oregon. So I would say from a content perspective, there's a lot of actual roads here. So if you're asking, hey, FTG, is it worth buying? My answer is going to be an obvious yes. And I always say especially if you are an avid player of ATS. If you need a DLC like this, would be a great one to get. It's one that we're using in our convoys. Because like I said, it is a really good connector DLC for all of the other stuff we have. Nevada, then you've got Utah, connects into that, Washington, and also Oregon, and connects all of those states in all of those road connections that lead from there. They all connect into Idaho, which is really good. So it's a good way to do it. So Rutledge, I am good, man. So anyway, I will. So at some point here, we will. I will be back tonight. So we'll be back tonight, and we'll do a little bit from like 9:30 or 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we'll continue to explore some of the rest of this area. But thank you guys. I know early afternoon streams totally outside of my norm, and I really give you guys a heads up. And I didn't know this morning until I was even going to have DLC. So at any rate, man, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you hit that sub button. And thanks, man. We got a lot of subscribers. Not a lot of subscribers. We got a lot of money people today as well that came in and supported. So let me start off. I just want to throw a few guys in here. Speeder for getting things started off there. Dustin, man, appreciate it as well. Lateral 25 there, super chat. Big G and Zach Hall re-upped his membership. So thank you there, Zach. Appreciate it, man. Big G, Tim Logan, and John Hawthorne became a new member here with FTG United. Errol, Fireman Dan, Kentrell G. Jupco's had a couple of Czech kroner donations there for 30. Zach Hall had a couple of 5 snuck in there under the wife. We won't tell her. Christopher as well, man, another $5 there. Louis Trucking 20 for Idaho giveaway. So tomorrow, don't forget, come back tomorrow night. We'll have Idaho DLC ready to give away. We'll give away a couple copies of that. Manny Garcia's, thank you there for the sub. Pizza Monster, Brian King, man, thank you guys as always. So hopefully I will be on a little bit later tonight. Hopefully I'll catch you guys on here as well. It was good hanging out with some new guys, some new names here in chat. Hope you guys will join us again 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. We'll be going live again with a little Idaho pre-release early access DLC action here from American Truck Sim, at least American Truck Simulator, also in association with SCS Software. So make sure you get this on your Steam wish list. It is in the description, so you just click it, sign in, add it to wish list, and you are done. And that way, as soon as things you go live tomorrow, you'll be notified, and it'll automatically start download. Well, not automatically start downloading. Can't pre-order, but you will be able to order and get the download going there. So thank you there, Trucker Manny. Appreciate it as always. UCD as well. Good to see you, Zach Hall, all of our moderators, all of our supporters, man, as well as James. You guys on the other side of the sea. Thank y'all. Big double thumbs up to you, man. Appreciate it. Sinister Diesel there, closing things off there with a $10 super chat. So thank you there, Sinister. Appreciate it, man, as always. So I will hopefully be alive here. I said alive. I'll hopefully be here live. I will see you guys live here tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. So anyway, you guys keep it in between the lines here, and I'll see you here a little bit later on tonight, guys. We'll see you. Peace out.